Have you ever pondered what makes the Asia-Pacific region a hot spot in contemporary geopolitics? An intriguing question indeed, one that sets the stage for our exploration of the vital role this region plays in global affairs. This is not merely an academic exercise. The dynamics at play in the Asia-Pacific region have real-world implications, influencing everything from international trade to security policy, from climate change action to human rights advocacy. The Asia-Pacific region, an expanse that includes nations from East Asia, Southeast Asia, and Oceania, is a fascinating kaleidoscope of cultures, economies, and political systems. It's a place where ancient traditions intersect with cutting-edge technology, where fast-growing economies coexist with some of the world's most entrenched poverty. At the heart of Asia-Pacific geopolitics are the region's key players, the nations whose actions and interactions shape the regional and indeed global landscape. The United States, a Pacific power with long-standing alliances and commitments in the region, is one such player. Its influence is both welcomed and contested, reflected in a delicate dance of diplomacy and power projection. China, the region's largest economy and most populous nation, is another key player. Its rise as a global powerhouse has been swift and consequential, triggering both cooperation and contention within the region and beyond. Japan, the region's third-largest economy, wields significant influence, particularly in technological innovation and soft power. Its complex relationship with its neighbors adds another layer to the regional dynamics. Then, there are the diverse nations of Southeast Asia, each with its unique blend of opportunities and challenges. These countries, individually and collectively through the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN, play a crucial role in shaping the region's future. Understanding the interplay among these nations, their shared history, divergent interests, and common challenges is key to grasping the essence of Asia-Pacific geopolitics. It's a complex, ever-shifting landscape, one that demands our attention and understanding. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the intricate dynamics of this fascinating region. Scene script: China is a rising superpower. But what exactly does this mean for the Asia-Pacific region? To begin, let's consider China's economic might. Over the past 4 decades, China's economy has grown exponentially, transforming from an agrarian society to the world's second-largest economy, a feat that is nothing short of extraordinary. This economic boom has allowed China to make significant strides in technological advancements, infrastructure development, and global trade, effectively becoming a key player in global economics. But China's rise isn't limited to economic prowess alone. The country's military expansion has also been notable. China's defense budget has been on a steady incline, making it the second-largest military spender in the world, only behind the United States. This increased military spending has enabled China to modernize its armed forces, bolster its naval capabilities, and expand its reach in the South China Sea, a strategic and resource-rich region. Beyond economics and military might, China's influence in regional affairs has also been expanding. The Belt and Road Initiative, a $1 trillion infrastructure development project spanning over 60 countries, is a testament to China's growing influence. Moreover, China's role in regional organizations like the Shanghai Cooperation Organization and the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation indicates its desire to shape regional policies and norms. The implications of China's rise are far-reaching. It could alter the balance of power in the Asia-Pacific region, challenging the United States' supremacy. China's increasing influence could also reshape alliances and partnerships within the region, leading to a shift in geopolitical dynamics. However, this rise is not without its challenges. Issues such as trade disputes, territorial conflicts, and concerns over China's political model and human rights records pose significant obstacles to its ascent. We must also consider that with great power comes great responsibility. The question remains, how will China wield its rising power? Will it be a force for stability or a source of tension? Only time will tell. As China's influence grows, so does the complexity of Asia-Pacific geopolitics. The United States, traditionally a dominant power in the Asia-Pacific, is facing new challenges. How is it responding? When we talk about the Asia-Pacific, we must consider the United States' role. Traditionally, the United States has been a significant player in the region, but the landscape is shifting. The rise of China and the changing dynamics of regional alliances have led to a strategic pivot for the United States towards Asia. This strategic pivot is no random move. It's a calculated approach to ensure that the United States remains relevant and influential in the Asia-Pacific. This pivot to Asia involves a reassessment and strengthening of alliances with regional powers. Countries like Japan, Australia, and South Korea are key partners in this strategy. The United States is keen to ensure these alliances are robust and beneficial for all parties involved. But alliances are not the only part of this puzzle. The United States' response to China's rise is a crucial aspect of this pivot. There's a delicate balance to be maintained. On one hand, the United States acknowledges China's growth and its implications on the global stage. On the other hand, it seeks to ensure that this growth does not destabilize the region or challenge the United States' influence. This approach involves a blend of cooperation and competition. The United States aims to work with China on areas of common interest, such as climate change or global health. Yet it also competes with China in areas like trade, technology, and military power. This balance between competition and cooperation is a complex dance, one that has significant implications for regional stability and power dynamics. The evolving approach of the United States towards Asia-Pacific geopolitics adds another layer of complexity to the region's dynamics. It's a juggling act, balancing the interests of regional allies, managing the rise of China, and maintaining the United States' influence. So we find ourselves asking, what will the future hold for the United States in the Asia-Pacific? Only time will tell. The United States' approach to Asia-Pacific geopolitics is evolving, adding another layer of complexity to the region's dynamics. Scene script. Japan and Southeast Asia are key players in the Asia-Pacific region. But how are they navigating the shifting geopolitical landscape? Let's begin with Japan, an economic powerhouse and a linchpin of stability in the region. Japan's role is multifaceted. It's not only a key ally of the United States, but also a significant trade partner with China. This position requires a delicate balancing act. Japan has to maintain its alliance with the US without antagonizing China, its largest trading partner. It's like walking a tightrope. But Japan has been managing this balancing act with finesse, leveraging its economic strength and diplomatic acumen. Now let's pivot to Southeast Asia. This region is a kaleidoscope of nations, each with its own interests and strategies. Some countries, like Vietnam and the Philippines, have territorial disputes with China in the South China Sea. They lean towards the US for support. Others, like Cambodia and Laos, have strong economic ties with China and tend to align more with Beijing's interests. Then there's the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN. This regional bloc plays a crucial role in maintaining stability. It's a platform where countries can negotiate, mediate, and manage their differences. ASEAN's principle of consensus building ensures that no single country dominates the discussion. This approach helps maintain a delicate equilibrium in the region. But it's not just about balancing power. These countries are also balancing economic growth and environmental sustainability. They're grappling with challenges like climate change, deforestation, and overfishing. They're investing in renewable energy, sustainable agriculture, and ecotourism. They're striking a balance between development and conservation. In this complex geopolitical landscape, Japan and Southeast Asia are not mere spectators. They're active players, making strategic moves, forming alliances, negotiating deals, and shaping the future of the region. They're navigating the geopolitical tides, adjusting their sails as the winds change, and charting a course towards stability and prosperity. Japan and Southeast Asia are adeptly managing their roles in this complex geopolitical game. So, what are the key takeaways from our exploration of Asia-Pacific geopolitics? Firstly, we've witnessed the meteoric rise of China, transforming from a sleeping giant to a roaring dragon. This rapid ascent has seen China emerge as a key player in the Asia-Pacific region, and by extension, the world. Its economic prowess, military might, and technological advancements have not only reshaped the regional dynamics, but also have global implications. Secondly, we've delved into the United States' strategic pivot to the Asia-Pacific. The U.S. has long been a Pacific power, with significant economic, military, and diplomatic interests in the region. However, the rise of China has led to a recalibration of U.S. strategy, focusing more intently on the Asia-Pacific. This has resulted in a geopolitical tug-of-war, with the U.S. and China vying for influence and control. Thirdly, we've seen the balancing act of Japan and Southeast Asia. These nations are in a unique position, caught between the two superpowers. They must navigate this delicate situation carefully, balancing their relationships with both the US and China, while also safeguarding their own national interests. This balancing act is a testament to the complexity of Asia-Pacific geopolitics. Lastly, we've speculated on the potential future dynamics and power shifts in the region. While it's impossible to predict with certainty, it's clear that the Asia-Pacific region will continue to be a hotbed of geopolitical activity. The region's strategic importance, coupled with its dynamic economic growth, makes it a fascinating area to watch. As we've seen, the Asia-Pacific region is a complex geopolitical theater, with dynamic players and shifting power balances. Staying informed about these developments is key to understanding our world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Asia-Pacific geopolitics.